Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team. I am making the watch list video for Monday, the 11th of March, and we have the S&P futures pulled up here. You can see that Friday ended with a dragonfly doji, which are actually really rare candlesticks to find, and it's a sign of a reversal. So it's an indecision reversal candle, and because it's red, it would show bearish indecision with a bearish reversal, and you can see that this broke down out of an ascending triangle, and it's caught between the 200 SMA and the 20 EMA. So it's right between these two moving averages, which is going to be strong support and resistance. So we'll just have to see where it goes, if it's going to end up rejecting or if it's going to get caught between those two and trade in a range for a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see what that does. So let's take a look at the watch list for Monday. We'll start out with REVG. Okay, so this one had earnings, went up. It's going to have some resistance right around this 1150. Let's take a look at the hourly. See what the hourly shows us. It's not overextended yet, and it's kind of bull flagging up. So I do like what I see on this. We'll have to pay attention to this 1073. If it can get above 1073, then it's got resistance to that 1150 line. All right, so we've got bull flagging on hourly. Watch for, spelling it the old English way. Watch for resistance around 1073 and 1150. So that is REVG. Let's take a look at ERII. It's also had earnings and went up. However, it is overextended. It's got resistance around that 930. Let's take a look at... Okay, so it's not overextended on the hourly. However, that 895 is going to be really strong resistance. So I wouldn't put that on there because it tested it twice and couldn't break it. So I would just wait to see what it did. I think, let me look at this. You know, if it breaks, I can see a head and shoulders forming on the 5 minutes. So I'm going to not put that one on. CLDX. That is going to be a no for me. It's right around those moving averages, which is going to be really hard for it to break above or through. FOMX. Okay, so this you can see bull flag sort of broke out, has room to this 475. Could not break 450 on the day, however. Let's see what this is showing us. So it's bull flag and almost a bull pennant on the hourly, so I do like that. Okay, so bull flag break on daily. Watch for continuation with resistance around 450 and 475. So that is FOMX. Let's take a look at CVSI. Okay, so this is a tweezer bottom on the daily, which is a bullish reversal. It's got resistance around this 508, which isn't much room to go in my opinion. could potentially be making an inverse head and shoulders on the hourly. However, it could also be an ascending triangle. I don't think I like this one right now. It's too close to that moving average for me on both the hourly and the daily. So it might come back to test that. So I think I would skip that for Monday and see what it did Monday. So EV, LV. Let's see when earnings are. Earnings are on the 27th. So you can see this cup and handle on the 5-minute. You can see a cup on the daily. However, it's got all these moving averages to get through, so I wouldn't put it on right now. MAXR. Nope. FNKO. Okay, so this one, I don't know that I like. So it was also a Friday, so it didn't really have volume, but I would have resistance around 21.20. You can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder, so it's like a big head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders on the I don't like it. APHB. Okay, so maybe this one could potentially. It's got this little rising window. It's like a gap. So it's right at that resistance of the gap. If it can break above it, it's got room up to 50 cents. Let's take a look at the hourly. Oh, those are just really indecisive candles. I don't like anything about that. Super indecisive on the hourly, so I wouldn't put that on right now. EXK. So it's holding its highs on the day, which I do like. It's going to have sort of like a bull flag pole. It might need a flag a little, but it's going to... Let's see. Going to have resistance around 287. And then $3. But holding its highs on the day. Watch for resistance around 287 and $3. That's EXK. Let's take a look at GEVO. Nope. Okay, LPTX. Let's see what that. I don't like that it's right in between those moving averages. You can see bull pennant, it sort of broke out. $2.05, so it's got like 30 cents. So bull pennant break on hourly. Watch for continuation with resistance around 50 SMA on daily. All right, so that is LPTX. Let's take a look at ALQA. All right, so look what it did after hours. It just made that FU pattern, and it has just been ranging and then kind of maybe going down, so I wouldn't put that on. You can see it's a pump and dump. It's got resistance. It hit resistance, it couldn't break it, so I wouldn't put that on. ATIS, because it did break it after hours and then it like just tanked. So this is a pump and dump too. You can tell by all the wicks. So this 44 cents is a really strong resistance, couldn't break it. 46. Oh, I just don't like. See, right in between those moving averages, I wouldn't put that on the watch list. So let's take a look at SAEX, and I can already tell this is going to be a no. GLBS. No, I would not put this on. It rejected off the 200. It's ripping like after hours. I wouldn't put that on right now. And because I don't know if it's easy to borrow. TRTC. So it's right at this resistance and it's having a hard time breaking it. I think I would want to wait to see. Because you can see it's this hanging man candle right at resistance. So is it going to hang itself and then go back down? Super indecisive candle to end the day with. Super indecisive. So I'm not going to put that on the watch list. SELB. Nope. SHMP. Nope. Icon. Okay, so this bull flag closed above the 200. I know Lucian had this on the watch list last week. So like 75 cents resistance. Let's take a look. So it's a bull flag on the hourly. Okay, that 36 cents is really strong resistance. So it would have to break 36 cents and then 50 and then 75. But I like that it's bull flagging on the daily and the hourly. Bull flag on daily and hourly. Watch. Let's see if price can break 36 cents. Watch for resistance around 50 and 75. All right, so that is Icon. IGC. Yikes. I would not put that on the watch list. TRNX. Nope. Right between moving averages. HMY. No, I wouldn't put that on the watch list. NH. Nope. AQB. You can see that FU pattern to end the day. I wouldn't put that on right now. This has 0 shares, so I'm not even going to look at that. PULM. Nope, right in between support and resistance. KGC. I wouldn't put this one on just because it's so close to that 20 and it just like super shot up after hours and it's just sort of stuck there, so I wouldn't put that on. IAG. Okay, so this one, you can see it had a tweezer bottom, did reverse, It's going to have some resistance around 370 and then 380. It's too close to resistance for my liking. But we can take a look at the hourly just for grins and giggles, see what that is showing us. So it is writing the moving averages, but it's just so close to resistance that, oh, that's the 30-minute, not the hourly. Let's look at the hourly. Okay, so it is a double bottom. You can see this double bottom on the hourly. I just don't like that it's only 7 cents away from resistance, because that doesn't give you guys much breathing room or profit potential, so I wouldn't put that on. TENX, no. AUY. So you can see a rising wedge sort of on the 5-minute. I just really hate those candles. Oh. Let's look at the hourly. Sort of a double bottom cup on the hourly. $2.75 though resistance. That's just so close. SBOT. No, I can already tell. TROV. Oh, this one I put on the watch list for Friday, but I put at or below by accident, and I didn't catch that it was below instead of at or above because it was bull flagging on the hourly. And look at that, it just went up. And then my alert didn't trigger because I had the wrong alert. I had it below instead of above. TNXP. That's going to be a no for me. SEEL. Also a no for me. So that's just going to be our daily watch list. Let's take a look for potential swing trades. BTU. Swing trading is going to be so hard because, as you know, the most difficult candlestick to find in the Dragonfly is the candle that the futures closed with. So it's superly bearish and decisive. And it's really hard to swing trade it in an indecision market. MTN. Oh, so we were looking at BTU as a no, AEE as a no, CB as a no. So MTN, because I forget. Sometimes I forget to say the stocks and then people don't like that. Okay, so 225.84 resistance. So that has the potential to move about $9. Let's take a look. It does have open interest and volume on the call side. And the spreads are huge though, so I would not put that on. Because you need, if you guys check out our blog at all, actually, if we come over here to our blog, I published an article from Signet yesterday on selling out of the money spreads. So options has the ability to make money in any market, and they have potential to protect yourself by trading things like spreads. And one of the things I learned when I was reading through this article by Signet is that volume and open interest are incredibly important, which of course I knew that, but it's just nice to see somebody else say the same thing. So guys, check out this selling out of the money spreads. Even if you're not into options or into spreads, but you're into options, it's still a great help in kind of understanding why things like volume, open interest, and the spread size, the bid ask. He talked about the bid ask, and he said if it's too large, don't place the trade because it's going to be really hard to get it filled, which I've said that in my videos before, but see, I'm not the only one that thinks that. Somebody else really smart does too. So it's a great article if you guys want to learn a little bit more about options. GDDY, I would say no to. AAP. Advanced Auto Parts. Let's see. So it does have open interest on the put side, but the bid-ask spreads are too wide for me and they're expensive, so I wouldn't put that on. ACGL, nope. IONS. Okay, so this is a bull flag. I like that. It's a beautiful bull flag. So we can't find any sort of, actually, let me just, before I go, take a look at these. See, no open interest. Does have open interest in April, however, but the bid asks are too large. So I just wouldn't put that on. BWA could be an inverted cup. Let's see. So it does have some open interest and some volume. They do have tighter bid-ask spreads on the put side, especially if you want to buy in the money with a $40 strike, because you're already trading at 38.11. I don't know how I feel about this. So they have open interest and volume for a $35 put. It's 10 cents, although I don't like that zero price. Oh. Let me take a look at the hourly. So you can see bear flagging down. However, it's been oversold for 3 or so days. So I just, not enough that would make me say, yeah, I'm going to put that on. RAMP. So it's at its highs. Let me see if it's all-time high. So it's at all-time highs. I wouldn't put that on. Trading at all-time highs in this market is too dangerous. So TEL. Nope. MMP. Nope. AXTA. Nope. RARX. Alright, so 2784 is going to be resistance. Let's look at, nope. JBHT, nope. XEC, nope. WSM, no. NDAQ, the NASDAQ, that is just tanking. It's got tighter bid-ask spreads, a lot of open interest and volume on the put side. I don't like that it is like 35-cent spreads, and then they just get wider the more in the money you go. So I wouldn't put that on. Might not have a swing trade watch list. INSP. Nope. SNY. Ooh, this is just so messy. FLR. All of these are like caught between moving averages, which is too hard to trade. Nope. I mean, we can take a look at potentially. They're just could be forming a double top sort of inverted cup. Bear flag. However, it's also been oversold for the past 3 days with indecision candles, so I wouldn't put that on. WEC, no. NVEE, no. TRU, nope. FANG, no. FAST, no. LPX. If you guys are wondering why I'm saying no to all these, they're either between moving averages or they're just really yucky indecision candles. HLT, and it's not fair to try to place a swing trade on indecision candles like that just so that we can have stocks on our swing trade watch list. And again, our alerts are not buy or sell signals. They're just levels to pay close attention to. So I could put it on the watch list. It could trigger and you would be like, oh yeah, I'm going to take this trade. It triggered. And then it goes in the complete opposite direction because it's an indecision candle and then you're losing money. And we can just avoid that. Nope. For HLT or any stock. UPLD by not putting it on the watch list. Nope. MAR. No. DKS. No. AFL. No. VOYA. Nope. Z. So that could potentially be a tweezer tops with room down to that 50 SMA. Let's see what the put side. See, it has a little more interest on the call side than it does on the put side. But it's showing me a bearish pattern, so I wouldn't put that on because options chains just show you what traders are thinking, and they're thinking more bullish, but it's a bearish pattern, so I wouldn't put that on. Nope. For CLVS, BHGE, nope. SO. Okay, that could potentially, let's see. I could maybe make an argument for this. So it's the first 50 in the money where it has the most open interest and volume. It's 25-cent spread. You go a little bit more out of the money. I wouldn't be going where they have a bid of 0, but you could do this. The bid as 28 cents, 33 cents, has some. Okay, so it's been in a rising wedge. Let's see where the resistance level is at. Okay. So about $52. Let's take a look at the hourly. It is riding the moving averages. It's not overextended. Where's the price on this? Oh. But it is going below. However, but it did hold its highs on the day. Held highs on day in rising wedge. If it breaks out, look for resistance around $52. All right, so that's SO. So I'm just going to have one stock on the swing trade watch list because it's been so hard to find even that one stock to put on the watch list. So if you're not a member, come over here. You can subscribe. We have a little bit of time left on some money off your membership. Now, don't forget that if you sign up for the yearly, you don't get a refund if you decide that it isn't for you because you have access to our next level training library. So If you want a refund, potential refund, do our monthly. You won't get access to the next level training library, but you will have access to our trade rooms, our trade ideas scanner. You can watch guys trade in the trade rooms. If in 2 weeks you realize it's not for you, you can ask for a refund. If it's over 2 weeks, don't ask for the refund. Also, weekend, you might not have anything to do. It's wintertime. Wintertime stinks. It's not fun being out in the cold. I hate the cold. I should just move to Florida. You can take our courses. And again, I know I say this in every video, but it's still true. I'm a living testimony that these courses work. They're the only courses I've ever taken. And here I am making your videos for you. And again, we have our blog, so you can check out all the different things that we have in our blog. You'll even see the best wireless gaming mouses, so that if you need to get a good mouse for your computer, because as you know, as a trader, you have to make quick decisions. You need your equipment to be just as quick. So that's some information to get a really good setup. We've got reviews, we're getting more into options, buying and selling options, types of options. We're going to have more blogs coming on options trading, because options allow you to make money in any market. So for those indecision stocks, like, let's say, VOYA, it's caught right between these moving averages. So we have a support around 47.50 and then 49.23. You could do something like an iron condor, because that is a neutral option strategy, and you make money based off the fact that it doesn't have much room to move, that it's going to barely move at all. So there's option strategies for anything in the market. It's great. That's why I like trading options. So I will get these all put up for you guys, and have a great weekend. Make sure to study, become a member, and I will see y'all later.